What is up, Nerd Nation? In today's video, we're going to do another What Sold on eBay video, so roll that intro. So, just a FYI, I changed the format a little bit. I actually destroyed my phone this week. See if it will kind of show what's going on. Yeah, so you can see screen completely destroyed right here. It still kind of works. Yeah, so I got my Samsung Pay app, but functionality's not the best. Will not be recording much on my phone. I also have my old phone still from before I upgraded. Let's see if you can see this. It is also destroyed, all four corners. I actually am not someone that is prone to breaking my phone. This actually broke after I upgraded. It had a little bit of a, it had some scratches, but it wasn't messed up. And then this was in a case. Bad luck, I guess. So I am currently waiting for a new phone because of the chip shortage. So anyways, first thing that sold is a pair of Sony headphones. These are the MDR ZX110. Picked these up for $1 and these sold for $10. And these sold for $9.50. Got these in a bag at Savers and someone will be happy with it. And they do work. I checked. Next, I have an Infernate. I got this in a recent collection I purchased and the condition just was like not very good that I was willing to keep it for myself. It sold for $5. I accepted an offer on that. Next we have this mini Funko. This is Bane from Batman. I actually picked these up probably 4 months ago. I picked up about 36 of them. It's about $1 a piece and I am slowly selling through them. There were a couple in there that were worth like $15, $20, so I'm definitely in the profit zone. But a lot of these have just sat, and then in the past week I've sold like 6 of them. So not sure what spiked. We got Bane and that sold for $6.56. It may have been from sending out an offer. I don't know. It's kind of a random number. So next we have this pile of G.I. Joe figures. I thought I was going to do really well on this. Seems like quite a few of these are like 90s, a lot older, but this sold for $5 plus shipping, which was another $5. So maybe next time I will list them individually. I was having a little issues finding some of these. So, and then there is like this one is missing his arm. Yeah, not the best. I did a couple auctions this week and they weren't great, but make sure to stay throughout the whole video because the last 24 hours have been amazing for my eBay, so stick around. Not a good buy on that one, or maybe a bad sell. All 3 of the auctions I did this week didn't do well, so maybe I will avoid doing auctions. Next, we have this Power Rangers figure. It looks like part of his shoulder may be missing. I'm not 100% sure on this. I did this as an auction as well. It was kind of hard to find this one, and so I thought, you know, I'll do an auction. There's a lot of Power Ranger collectors, and this will sell well, and it didn't. It sold for $1.75. I think I got 2 bids on this, 3 bids on it. This was in a bag of toys that I picked up at Savers, so not a great auction, but it's what happens sometimes. We have a Torchic. This is one of the McDonald's promos. I've had this since they did the promos. Basically, I needed the Pikachu to complete the collection, and this was the last one that I needed, so I ended up buying a lot, and it had Pikachu, of course, because it's what I needed, and then also some others, and so I've been slowly selling through those. And that sold for $1. Not much profit, but it's more about like recouping some of that cost because ultimately it's to drive down what I actually spent to get the Pikachu. We have a Galarian Weezing. This is from Shining Fates. I feel like I have like 20 of these, so the more they sell, the better. Or actually, I think it's Rebel Clash that has the same artwork, but have a bunch of those. This sold for $1.10. It's just another card out of my collection, and that's great because I don't need all these duplicates. So now we have another order from Shining Fates. So this is a Grookey. It's reverse hollow, and it sold for $1.15. So I'll profit like, I don't know, like 40 cents. Not much, but it adds up. Next we have this Chronomaly Crystal Skull Yu-Gi-Oh card. I believe I got this from a collection I bought. I don't think this is a modern card. That sold for $1.45. Next, we have a little bit bigger item. The estate sale I went to, definitely someone that had like a pretty big VHS collection, and a lot of the resellers are getting into VHS right now, and so I figured I'd pick this up. So this is the Star Wars Trilogy THX widescreen edition, and it has all three. I've seen these VHS several times, but usually it's like just a little booklet type thing. I have not seen this. This was a little bit of a bad buy. It sold for $22.50. I think I paid $10. Probably gonna cost me like $8 to ship. I am gonna ship this media mail. I'm pretty sure it'll ship that way. I have to double check to make sure that it still meets it. Sometimes media mail is kind of specific on what meets it, but this should totally fit. If it does, it may ship for like $4 or $5. So not a great buy, but it sold. And then the other ones that I bought, I don't think I looked this one up, and I think that's part of the issue. The other ones I bought were a lot better buys, so I will know that for future. So I need to keep this under probably $8, maybe $5 would be better. So we have Sizzlipede. This is a shiny from the Shiny Vault of Shining Fates. This sold for $4.94, so probably best offer on that, or I probably send out an offer. I send out 5% offers every day to anyone that's looked at an item, and I do allow them to counter, but I feel like that spikes interest in items that they had already looked at and they probably left and never purchased. So it brings them back to the item and allows them to know that I want to sell the item. Every once in a while I'll send 10% depending on the value and what I probably spent. But yeah, so this sold for $4.94 and will ship for 50 cents, so $3.50 back roughly, so pretty good. Next we have a Misdreavus. This is a reverse holo. I probably got this from a dollar pack, and it sold for $1.50. So a lot of the cards, I'm really not dealing with profit. Yu-Gi-Oh cards are definitely profit. It's more when I'm selling Pokemon cards, it's selling the duplicates that aren't in my collection. So sold for $1.50, paid probably $1. Shipping will be 50 cents, but more about recouping costs when it comes to a lot of the cards. And it's a reverse holo, so it's not expected to have a whole lot of value. But yeah, so that sold for $1.50 and will be sent out. Overlay capture, I think this is from the collection that I bought as well. This sold for $1. Not a whole lot of profit, but here's the thing, like I'm already in the profit zone for that, so it'll probably be about 40 cents profit on that. Next we have Red's Challenge. This is a holo, probably from a dollar pack. I honestly expected this to have a lot higher value because it's a holo, and like I said, it's from the same dollar packs that the Misdreavus was in. Not very often that a reverse holo is worth more than a holo, but and also this has red on it, so that's the character right here if you aren't a Pokemon fan. Sold for $1.20, $1.29. I was pretty excited when I actually got this. It doesn't have a whole lot of value, but I ended up having duplicates. I pulled 2 almost in a row. Yeah, not a lot of profit on that. Next we have another one of those mini Funkos. So we have Thanos. This sold for $6.75, and like I said, I'm in about $1 on all of them, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the profit zone. I still have about half of them, I think. Sold for $6.75 and will ship for about $3. A little bit of a bolo. So this is a handy cam. It is old, but for whatever reason people still buy it. I don't know if they're collectors or what exactly it is, but yeah, so this sold for $80, free shipping. It'll probably cost me probably 15 bucks, so all in about $25. And like I said, I spent about 10. Pretty good return. Definitely if you see those old handycams, they're probably worth selling, especially like Sony brand. Definitely should take a look at those. Next, we have a 12 workout set of P90X. This sold for $11.40. I think I paid $3 for it, and this will ship media mail. I'm pretty sure I'll have to double check that workout VHS or fit in that, but that'll cost about $3 to ship, so not a whole lot of profit, but definitely look out for these P90X or any of the Beachbody workout sets. They sell really well. Some of these can do really well, so definitely look out for them. All right, y'all, so I've looked everywhere and I cannot find the recording because I did this on my broken phone, I think, or maybe it was the phone that was in the meantime, but I lost 2 recordings. So the first one I do want to talk about is I sold this Heineken TV. I picked this up at a antique store. Also, my camera is bugging out. I don't know what's going on and I can't seem to figure out how to fix it. So I picked this up at an antique store for $55. Came with a converter, an analog converter. I sold the analog converter for $35 already. Shipping and fees, I've probably only got like 20 bucks for it. That would then bring this down to about $35, and I sold this for $325. And the reason that I'm even more excited about this is I posted this on Facebook Market and people laughed and like, this is junk, this is worthless, you can get this for free from a jail or a prison or whatever. You know what? It sold for $325, so screw them. I'm super happy about this. I will say the shipping ended up costing about $55. So I think profit though, I think we're looking at about $200. So next we have a vintage My Little Pony lot. I don't actually know if these were vintage, but I listed them as vintage. Sure, My Little Pony collector has an idea. This was another auction. Again, I'm probably gonna stay away from auctions for the foreseeable future. So this sold for $6.38. $5 of that was shipping, so sold for about $1.38. I think these were actually included with a bag of toys that I bought from Savers. I buy a lot of the bags of toys at Savers, and I still will sell the other stuff that's in there. This was most likely not what I was buying, but it sold for $1.38. Not very good. At least I had it set up to do shipping, and that's why I include shipping on auctions, is because I want to make sure that whoever buys it is at least going to cover the cost of shipping. The next item that I lost the recording for is this Dayton Lasco fan. Someone posted in a Discord I'm in, it's Phoenix Resales, that Blue Blade fans have a lot of resale value. I don't really know why. They do look really cool, the buttons at least. I picked up 3 of these at a garage sale for like $30-ish, I think. This is the second one I've sold out of 3. So this one did sell for $60 plus the buyer paid shipping. I have $10 into it, and then the box was free. You know, after fees, we're looking at about $45. Another great sale, maybe closer to like 40, 42. I'm super excited to sell these because, like I said, this is the second one I've sold. So I'm completely in the profit zone on those. Honestly, I was after the first one. Now I still have 1 fan left. I guess buy Blue Blade fans. So next we have the Abyss. I actually thought this was a VHS when I originally saw it. But yes, this is actually a DVD set. I don't know if it's horror. I think it is. But this sold for $7.60 and will probably cost like $3. And I think I paid either 25 cents or 50 cents for it. So not a lot of profit, but it's going to be very easy to ship. It'll ship media mail, so it's going to be cheap to ship. And I don't have a whole lot of money into it. So next we have Ariados. This is a reverse holo from Ancient Origins. This sold for $1.59. Again, a lot of times with Pokemon cards, it's more about recouping. Sold for $1.59. I sell a lot of reverse holos. A lot of people think like reverse holos don't have value. And yeah, like $1.59 is not a lot, but like a lot of people put reverse holos at like 10-20 cents. I sold this for $1.59. It's gonna cost me 53 cents to ship, and then eBay's gonna take like 10-20 cents or something. I'm still gonna get about 70 cents back. So if you're selling your reverse holos for under $1, I guess when the reverse holo is worth $1 on eBay, you know, selling it for 20 cents, you may be close. But again, that's why I list all of them for free shipping in hopes that people will combine them. So I'll get, you know, about 50 to 70 cents on that. Next we have a Salamandra. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. This sold for $6.50. This is from a collection I bought months ago, and there were a lot of very good cards. I'm completely in the profit zone on this. You know, it's gonna cost me 50 cents to ship, and yeah, I have to spend 10 cents on a top loader, but $6 roughly. Very happy with that collection I bought. There's a lot of really good old Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and they were all in very good condition. There's like a little bit of a nick in the corner right here, and I guess the other corner as well, but overall very good condition. Sold for $6.50. Next we have a Suicune. This is a holo. This sold for $4.35. This would be a duplicate. It's from Lost Thunder. This is actually a pretty cool card. I really like the look of it. So hopefully the seller is happy when they get that. Next we have 2 reverse hollows. These are both from Lost Thunder. This is what I was talking about, listing all of your reverse hollows because it's going to cost 50 cents to ship just the 2 cards, or it's going to cost 53 cents, I guess. They recently upped it, but you know, that's going to be about $1.50, $1.20 back, eBay fees, etc. You know, a lot of people are selling this for like 20 cents. So, and they're super easy to list. Cards are so easy to list. So highly recommend listing all your reverse hollows, no matter what the value is on eBay. And when people combine the shipping, it's gonna be worth it, I promise. So next we have an Xbox One. This was in the broken bin. So when I bought this, it was missing the panel. I thought that was the only thing wrong with it. They told me the drive needed to be replaced. I replaced it, I took it apart. It still doesn't work. I went to it and I fixed it place, and basically they told me that like once this gets touched by like human hands, or if there's any kind of static shock to that, it's basically destroyed. So sold this for parts only, and it sold for $72. I mean, I basically have no money in this anymore because I've already profited on that purchase. So it's probably gonna cost me like 15 bucks to ship, but I mean, since I don't really have any money left in this, it's pretty good. And yeah. So next, thinking about the title of the video, I didn't know if I should include this, but I'm just gonna include it anyways. I sold a Billie Eilish figure. I got this at Target on clearance. I don't remember what I paid. Right now, I'm not really profiting a whole lot when I'm shipping on Amazon. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I sold this on Amazon. I'm not profiting a whole lot when I am the one shipping the items. Right now, I am trying to increase my merchant fulfilled, which is me shipping the item sales, so that whenever it comes to Christmas, toys and things like that that I have, Amazon's gonna get backlogged. They're not gonna be able to take stuff in, and I still want to be able to sell on Amazon, and prices are gonna go up, so you know, it'll equal out. Right now, I am trying to ensure that I can still do it, and I think you have to have like 25 or 30 merchant fulfilled items. So sold Billie Eilish for $24. I think I spent $8. Now, I'm not 100% sure what this is going to cost to ship. The weight of it's going to probably put it over a pound, so it may cost me like $8 to ship. Hopefully not a whole lot more. I'm not going to profit a lot, but right now it's more about making sure I make a little money, but also trying to increase my availability on Amazon. Next we have a Evie Fry from Assassin's Creed. I think I spent $10 and this sold for $34. It's going to cost me like $4 to ship. So pretty good on that, and this was an Amazon sale as well. Anyways, that's pretty much it today. As you guys saw, like, I've had some great sales this week. I've had a couple of bad sales, mostly the auctions. There's nothing I can do about that. Like I said, I'll probably be avoiding auctions for right now, but I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you guys thought. Was there anything that kind of surprised you that I sold today? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, kind of everything. I appreciate those of you guys that are continuing to watch, even though I've changed the format of the channel. I promise there's still going to be lots of Pokemon and some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon, but right now, this is taking up a lot of my time once things maybe slow down, or I'm not having to source as much, where a lot of different things going into it, but I appreciate it, you guys, very much, and I will catch you guys another one. All right, bye.